Hey, what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing this evening? It's a pleasure to be here. We've had an amazing year for 2014. Our family has grown. We saw some amazing stuff happen. But let me tell you something, 2015 is going to blow it out of the water. And before we start, I want to wish everybody, or I hope everybody, had a really, really nice holiday season. I know it's almost at an end for most y'all, and those of you that have kids, well, they're about to go back to school. And, Happy New Year, brand new year. So, Grievance has a lot going on. We've got a decent amount of news tonight, and we're going to start with the Arcade review. So, in Arcade, they're working on several alliances on the west side. Those of you that have played the game, or maybe you don't know anything about the game, it's divided into two factions. So it's very important to have friends on your own faction, especially when they can turn on you. So they're working on several alliances with this in mind. The Arcade Guild is also looking forward to making some progress in the Serpentis raid zone. It is the raid zone in the game. It's PvE content, so I know a lot of people are excited about that. They've recently had to downsize their farms, make them a little more manageable for the size of the guild, and have been doing a lot of stuff with their ally Reverence. The East has risen once again. For a while there wasn't much of a presence on the opposite faction, so the West was turning on each other, but now the East has seen a resurgence, and there's plenty of PvP to go around for everybody. So if you're interested in finding out more about Arcade, make sure to catch their cast. It's I can't remember if it's every Thursday or every other Thursday. There'll be plenty of announcements on it, and that's at 7 p. CST.
Awesome.
Was that really awesome?
Yeah.
Awesome.
On to Neverwinter. The Neverwinter Guild would like to wish everyone a Happy New Year as well. And they hope they can be an even better year for Grievance. We have had a lot of new players join Grievance in the last few weeks over the holidays. A bunch of people off from school and work and everything else. So, welcome to Grievance, and I hope you're all excited about the new year. The Winter Festival has kicked up a notch and is now giving double rewards till January 8th. So make sure you are doing your events and taking advantage of that. Tig continues to stream on Friday nights, and we have had a lot of views from the Neverwinter community. As always, she did a great job with it. She streamed successful runs from Malbog's Castle, Dreadspire, Tiamat, Gauntlegrim PvP, and several of the winter events. Even the PvP community has taken notice of the Grievance team, so keep up the great work, Tig. We appreciate it. Players keep working on the dragon, including the new event, Tiamat. What other game do you get to kill a 5-headed dragon? I think that's the only one I know of.
I'll tell you what, man. Have you seen her stream on that 5-headed dragon?
No, I haven't had the opportunity.
That is a really cool fight. It's Tiamat. Mm-hmm. From Dungeons and Dragons lore, obviously, it's Neverwinter. And they've got to run from head to head to head to head to head. And there's two ways to do it. You can damage each head and take 3 or 4 rounds of it, or you can kill them and kill them and kill them. And it's about a 20-minute fight. It's really neat to watch. If you haven't had a chance, check out the YouTube videos.
I have to pull it up. They're also still recruiting, so anybody would be a great fit for Grievance and that's playing Neverwinter, please put in an application. Neverwinter is a free-to-play and free to download, so if you've been interested in playing it, download it and install it. Try it out. It's unique combat, and you get to take down a 5-headed dragon.
Which is really, really cool. Anybody who's played D&D, that should be pretty darn exciting. Because Tiamat is always considered really, really, really tough. So, go Neverwinter. Glad y'all are making progress. Repopulation is something that we're looking at, and we had our first meeting regarding the game last night. We were joined by Voxton, who is one of the community managers and a voice actor in the game. Those of you who made it to that meeting, you got to hear him talk, and he's really cool to listen to. And everybody asked, "Are you on radio?" So anyway, be listening for really cool voices in the game. They've got at least one really awesome one, and we really appreciate him popping in. We asked him what he'd like to see more in streams in general, because he's been watching on Twitch what people are doing in the games. And he feels like there's a lot of PvE, but not a lot of PvP. So if you are up to it, go out there and beat some people in the face. Please note that the Grievance Nation was created last Saturday. So get with Grey Bear in-game, that's Fox, and he can get you set up and invited to the Nation of Grievance. And yeah,
I like that. The Nation.
The Nation. we need like a G. I don't know what G is in
G.
sign language. We need a symbol or something. I don't know.
Find out.
Anyway,
Use my text sound.
yeah. Yeah. Well, anyway, tutorial. They emphasize playing the tutorial. If you don't play the tutorial really well, given that it's a big sandbox game, you're going to be really confused when you're not in the tutorial anymore. So play the tutorial if you get the game. There were a lot of questions, too, from what I recall, about getting your keys for Steam. If you haven't gotten your Steam key, just wait for it. They had to give it till over the weekend to process a bunch of Steam keys. So if you're looking to add the game to your Steam library and you bought it off the website, find it there. We're going to start a repopulation newscast next week. And we're also going to be giving away a couple of game codes. So if you're interested in playing, be sure to catch it. We'll be announcing what night it's going to premiere on coming up soon. So be looking for that as well.
You know, getting back to the sandbox element of the game, and it is a true sandbox. You got to look for your NPCs. You got to run around, figure out stuff. You do have a map, so it's not quite old school. But there's no way you're going to be able to figure out what to do without going through the tutorial. I streamed about an hour of it the other day, the starting zone tutorial, and even in the tutorial, at one point I got confused and had to ask Strieg in chat, what am I supposed to do here? So it's a very involved game. It's reminiscent in a lot of ways of SWG, especially in the fact that you can be a dancer and entertainer in this game, and it works just like it did in the camps and cantinas in Star Wars Galaxies. There's some sort of housing in the game, so it's gonna have a pretty good following. It's something to check out if you're not currently playing any games, so give it a look.
Awesome. That's how you do it.
Everything is awesome.
Okay, Final Fantasy XIV. Check this out, guys. There are 2 raid teams working on Final Coil. Yeah. And then 1 raid team is almost on Final Coil. And then another raid team working through Second Coil. Did you count that? There are 4 raid teams. 4.
Oh, crap.
They're very proud of that, too.
They should be.
Okay, this game. How long ago did this game launch? Like a year and a half ago now?
About a year and a half was the relaunch.
Like four raid teams going in this game. They're going strong.
You know, they've seen a resurgence, though. You should see the applications coming in for this guild.
I know. Like, you look at TeamSpeak, and it's like a lot of people in there.
They have seen a resurgence. A lot of people are returning to it or discovering it for the first time, and the guild is really benefiting from it.
Yeah, definitely. And so, if you had a reason that you were holding back from going in, well, on January 20th, new dungeons and a raid coming, as well as a continuation of the Relic Quest. 2.51 patch soon, adding in the Gold Saucer, remember that, from Final Fantasy VII, and Triple Triad, Chocobo Racing, and Chocobo Raising.
Chocobo Racing.
And Raising. I might have to jump in now, because I need to raise some Chocobos, and raise some Chocobos. But the
I wonder
guild,
if they'll have faster music.
I don't know. You remember that music from Final Fantasy VII?
No.
No? Okay.
Heard it.
When they were racing. Okay, anyways. Guild has a small influx of new players this past week. We're continuing to run major raids 5 days a week and casual raids 2 days a week, Tuesday and Friday. PvP static group has been formed with major PvP players in Grievance. PvP raid will be held on Saturdays. We held a fun and successful Christmas event where the guild leader and officers all hid in the housing area with gifts for the members who successfully found us. Oh, look at a picture that I was supposed to put in here. Hold on.
Whoops.
Hold on. Hold on. There's the picture. Yeah,
Go Dash.
Look at there's the picture. Merry G Christmas. That's what it says.
Sweet.
Yes, everyone's in red. Everyone's wearing skirts, including the male players. That's fantastic.
Oh boy.
Yes. Okay.
They like kilts or something.
Yes, they're kilts. Fantasy kilts.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So beautiful, awesome looking guild in Final Fantasy. We here at Final Fantasy look forward to another great year together. Look at that. They're all celebrating Christmas together. And now it's on to the new year. Now on to Rift. Another guild that is like booming. They're doing 10 and 20 man progression raids. Not just like old raids. Like they were like a year ago. They're doing like progression raiding. So recruitment is still going strong and many are enjoying the game. Twixt was promoted to raid leader.
Not Twix. Twixt.
Oh, Twixt. Okay. Was promoted to raid leader, and Banyan and Red Silver were promoted to the position of task leader. So grats on promotion to raid leader and task leader positions. Massacres and Emissary can be found streaming gameplay at various times. Make sure to check them out on the schedule. So make sure to check out their streams here. Grievance. Twitch.
That's right.
On to SWOTOR.
Alright. SWOTOR Imperial side. Although, Steel, it looks like they want to know what you're smoking there. Would you like to show off your new toy?
Yeah,
Emissary, thanks for following.
got a new vape dispenser. Little compact, fits in my pocket a lot better. And I am smoking, actually it's tobacco flavor right now. I was smoking caramel cappuccino, but right now it's just a good old tobacco flavor.
Alright. Anyway, back to the SWTOR Imperial side. There's a new expansion, Shadows of Revan, that launched over the holidays, and the guild is really enjoying it. The guild is making progress with the new operations, clearing story mode in the Ravengers op, and Fueled Faces are returning to the game to play it. On the Republic side, they almost have unlocked everything on their capital ship. They have a new DKP site that's up and running, and they have also cleared the Revengers op in the story mode. So congratulations on the Republic side.
Sweet. I've heard a lot about that ship, too. I know they're excited about that thing.
I need to log in and do a video on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll have to hop in there.
Big old ship.
Yeah,
Star
it's
Citizen.
Huge. Yeah, I was going to say,
Speaking of ships.
The other game about ships, Star Citizen. Remember, you can catch our Star Citizen report cast every other Saturday. Our next cast is going to be this upcoming Saturday, the 10th at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. They're going to cover all the latest Star Citizen news, what new ships are out there, what they think of the ships, who has played in the ships, who has looked at the ships, who thinks it looks really nice in their hangar, and what deals they missed and why it's horrible. So please check that out and hear them bemoan what they missed and what cool ships are coming up and what things they would like.
Very cool. Man, I'm just amazed at the amount of interest in Star Citizen game. I can't believe what people are spending on some of these ships.
I know
we've got a couple guildies that have spent thousands of dollars on ships, and you can only fly one at a time.
Yeah.
But it's wow, it's staggering. Anyway, on to Battlefield 4. Why are we talking about Battlefield 4? Because there's actually a lot of people playing it right now. Several people have found themselves in between MMOs right now and just have the good desire to shoot somebody in the head. Nothing wrong shooting somebody in the head.
Good desire of shooting somebody.
Okay.
Currently, last few days, the last week actually, they've been running double EXP. So this ends sometime tomorrow, I think. So if you're playing Battlefield 4 or want to gain some rank in Battlefield 4, then log in, hit one of your experience boost, and get yourself quadruple EXP. So a lot of us doing that. Last couple weeks on Friday nights, we've kind of relaunched Frag Time and have been streaming team play for Battlefield 4. And we're going to carry on doing this for a couple more weeks. And then we're going to alternate it. We're going to do a Frag Time newscast to where we're talking about the latest FPS games. As a lot of you know, Overwatch is coming out this year, as well as Battlefield Hardline. So plenty of pew-pew for those that like to pew-pew. And then we'll alternate every other week. So it'll be newscast, then we'll play an FPS game. The newscast, then FPS game. So if this is what you look forward to, if this is your genre, check us out. And again, come see us on the battlefield.
Come see us on the battlefield. Speaking of battlefields, what about a world battlefield? A World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft Alliance news. Special events. No new special events. What does that say? No new special events that go on. Just our raids days. Tuesday, Friday, and Saturdays. That start at 6 Pacific time.
That's
Shout outs.
8 Central for you Grievance members.
8 Central for people that are in Central. Shoutouts to Trocian for getting the new raid assistant spot. Congrats, Trocian.
Sweet.
To all members for helping out so much with info, mats, gear to help people along the way. New content for games. New raid tier coming out in early February with the new wing up to 3 to 4 every week following the release. Recruitment message. Always looking for new recruits to fill our ranks. Mainly people with off specs in case they need to switch it up a bit. Well, we don't want you if you don't have an off spec. But if you do, come join us. Fun stuff. We are a 4 out of 7 normal and 1 out of 7 in heroic high mall rating, as well as we have some people or some mythic trash run gear as well. Whatever you'd like to include. Why is this written like this? Our group of men and women are doing great. Could not ask for a better bunch of people. We have ups and downs and we always press on. We lose people and gain people. It's sad when people leave our guild, but it makes me happy when we gain long-term members. We want to
I'm sorry, your expression.
we want
Don't start it. Don't start her off.
What? Okay. Go Alliance. We want to wish everyone a great year in 2015. Best of luck in whatever game they play here on out. As long as it's with us.
I really need to get back to playing my panda. I was having a good time.
Play your panda.
Yeah, how is the panda?
As long as you have an off spec.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, well, I gotta level up first. I'm only level 20.
Yeah. Yep.
Sounds familiar.
And now for the best part of the entire cast.
Yes, our favorite cast of the month right here. Promotions!
Yay!
All right.
Yay.
So, January promotion, 1 year members. Let's start them off. We have Electo, Andiv, Ashlyn, Barbalicious, Bekzikimazam, Braineater,
Nice.
Rusin, Cece, Chenmin, Consumer, Craven, Crossbones, Dania, Daladin, Davrin, Don.
Don. We have a Don.
We have a
a Don.
We have a Don.
D-O-N Don.
Okay, hold on. I have to stop right here. The funniest thing at Starbucks is that you know how we spell everybody's names wrong all the time?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But the
Can't
people
even
with
get
the
Chad
easiest names always spell their names for us. Like, someone will come and be like, my name's Don. D-O-N. And we're like, okay, I know how to spell Don. But someone like El Drake. And we're like, okay, you gotta spell that.
There's a Q in there somewhere, I think.
Yeah, continue on.
All right, so Drac, El Draco, El Dracu, Ephicelia, which really sounds like a disease, honestly.
I want to know.
Oh, why did you? The members are watching. I'm not gonna watch it anymore.
Ferocious, Hez, Infernalanger, Insomniacs, Jacian, Jail, Jasperline, Kark, Katra, Cavarol, Kaler, Kayata Havoc, Kazalamani, Kizzy Tree, Kasari, Cohen, Corwin, Leaky639, Lemuria, Lexila, Lord Lycan 81, Marcellus, Mystericus, Nysochius, Oair, Old Mangy Bear, not to be confused with the new Mangy Bear, Radnarok, Ryko, Lazaruk, Schaefer, Sherlock, Smark, Squigs, Standball,
Dandyball,
Selenius, Talking Crow Speaks. I hope if it's a Talking Crow that does speak, but
that's an Indian.
Tausk,
A little bit on me.
The Unnamed Hero, Tinker George, Trogwar, Unreal Loran, Utoxin, Vicar, Wob, Ixfergs, Yuckmouth, Zirconia, and Zithisic.
Good job, Wendell.
Yeah,
Yay.
Wendell.
Congrats to the
Yeah,
1
Wendell.
years.
Yes.
Congratulations to our 1 year members. All right, our 2 year members. I think I can pronounce most of these, so if I mess up, yell at me. It'll be great. Start off with Acha, Ajax, Cal MJ, Keltweer75, Sea Silver, Drusilla, Falalorn, Yunaria, Laughter, Milk Dud, Nautica. I thought you'd been around longer, Nautica. I'm shocked. Celigato, Slarty, Swagro, Fallon, The Snipes, and Train. Congratulations to your members.
You can see
Oh.
your name all like
Wait.
right next.
What did you just add under there? Were you trying to mess me up?
Me?
Shame. I'm disappointed.
Okay.
Your turn, Dash.
Okay. My turn.
Congrats to your members.
3-year members. Chief. Idol. Cadence. Kaidukan. Or that's Khan, but I always don't know how to say his name. Kaidukan. Cannon!
Yay!
Wendell. Where is he?
Probably not till next month, or maybe March.
Okay, March. Alright. Car. Curzon. Lunar Sky. Loot. Padrick. Terra Fireman. Saber. Scenaria. The Ninjaneer. That is a cool name.
Yeah.
That is a cool
Thank
name.
The Ninjaneer. Tristan.
Maybe that's Streeg's alter ego.
Yeah, that's that's Strieg. I'm sorry. Strieg. Tristan. Vicious DS. Zetin.
Congrats 3 years. Way to go. All right, 4-year members.
August is
August.
a 4-year member?
August is a 4-year member, yes.
Oh.
Yep, joined us around the time of Rift. And matter of fact, If you look at these, the 3-year members came in with us with Star Wars, the beginning, or actually it was tail end of Star Wars. The 4-year members are Rifties. So, grats to August, Bail, Bariothian, Blasphemous, Kedhala, Daku, Dietrix, Destry, Dyer, Dirt Dog, Etoli, Evelyn, Farmer, Hardycon, Calthean, Catalyst, Kingsver, Coral, Lunaveris, Liana, Memo, Night Angel, Nionia, Grass Nionia, I see you in chat down there, Phantom, Pokey Baby, Ratiro, Rumblegut, Shadowborn, Shepchild, Slasher, Sorbeck, Soul Guardian, Sunnius, The Business, Theos, Urukido, Visante, Exerlise, and Zappa. Congrats, guys. 4 years, that's awesome. That's awesome. And y'all will notice out of this list, there is a lot of officers, guild leaders, and ex-guild leaders.
Yeah,
so
and
kudos.
Grievance guild leader.
Yeah, yeah. So, 5-year senior member, congrats to Kentar. We have a 6-year senior member, congrats to Angdeth. We have an 11-year veteran member, congrats Zappy. And a 13-year veteran member, congrats Sly One. A lot of y'all from EverQuest remember him as Killer Leon. So, congrats to everyone on their promotions. Look forward to seeing your names on here next year.
Yay!
Sweet. On to COG news. We have our goal of the 24/7 streaming channel is coming along nicely. If you're interested in streaming for Grievance, get with Marissa, Dashivah, or Steelheart. We have 2 newscasts launching this month, which is one, the Return of Fried Time Steel was talking about. Officially, that starts January 31st. And the Repopulation cast we talked about earlier, which is starting January 15th. COG is recruiting on all levels in anticipation of the launch of GTGN.TV website. If you're interested in newscasting, streaming, blogging, writing, reviews, and or tutorials, or even just bumping recruitment posts, contact Marissa or Steelheart via private message on the forums or in TeamSpeak. We could really use you. If you're streaming for Grievance, then please make sure to sign up in this week's streaming schedule. Get yourself set up, and we want to see what you have to show us.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, COG is such an amazing organization within Grievance. I mean, the community outreach group does so many different things and so much. So if you really like streaming or participating in the community, then this is most definitely something that you'd be interested in. We're launching the new GTGN.TV. It's a media website. It's going to host our YouTube videos, have a place for bloggers, tutorials. It'll have a community forums on it. We'll have all sorts of stuff, and we're going to be looking for people to really help us with this website. It's Grievance's outreach to the public is what it actually is. You know, we've got conventions coming, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But COG is really doing some amazing things. Our COG director, Marissa, is doing great things. Of course, you got Dash, our lead producer. He produces the majority of these newscasts, if not all of them. You know, so it's a great organization. So if you enjoy streaming or any of this stuff or want to learn about it, contact us and we'll get you started. So on to organizational news. I've got a few of the most amazing things that are happening this year, and there's sure to be more. The first one is State of Grievance address, January 23rd. This is going to be at 7 p.m. CST. It'll be Friday, January 23rd. And this is where you hear about the goals that Grievance is setting for 2015. There'll be a council meeting. You'll have the guild leaders break down what's going on in their guilds. It's a really exciting time, and if you haven't been to a State of Grievance address, you just better put your earplugs in and shut the door if you're living with anybody. These things get unbelievably exciting, and if you want to see me all juiced up on coffee and tequila at the same time, this is the place to be, no doubt about it. So,
another opportunity to break TeamSpeak.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see if we can beat 400 people in TeamSpeak. We came close with it in Arcade, and we'll see if we can max it out this go around too. We'll be streaming my speech during the State of Grievance address, so everybody can jump over here to Twitch and take a look at it. You don't want to miss out on this. It's truly the way we catapult each year in the organization. Pensacon. Grievance has got a booth, actually it's 2 booths, at Pensacon this year in Pensacola, Florida, February 27th through March 1st. We'll be promoting Grievance, the organization, the guilds, and GTGN. There'll be a lot of information there. We're going to be live streaming, barring that the bandwidth is good enough over there, which it should be. So we'll be doing a lot of things over there. It's a good way to meet people, to network with people, not to mention introduce people to our organization and get new family members. Of course, I'd be remiss if I did not mention the real life get together. This is going to take place June 11th through 14th. Wendell, how are these things?
Awesome.
Awesome. Yeah, how are these
that was
things?
a little more exciting and awesome.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun. I'm really excited for it. Of course, we're up in Atlanta this year, and we've put up the pictures a few times of the house that we're getting. Looks like a great place, and it looks like the pool's a little bit bigger this year, too.
Oh my God, the pool. They actually gave the size of the pool this go around versus the last one. You should have seen the look on our face when we walked into the backyard of that thing, and it looked like an oversized hot tub without the hot.
And it also looks like this one is going to be big enough where we probably won't be hurting the AC and freezing it up too much, hopefully, this year.
Well, this house is actually designed to host meetings in. It's got multiple dining room tables in it, so there's plenty of space to sit inside the house. If you remember last year, we and I'm sorry, I'm pulling up the Atlanta link as we speak, which is why I'm kind of looking down while I'm talking, so I apologize in advance for that, or I guess it in advance since I'm looking down now. But if you remember, I mean, we had 30 or 40 people packed into this little room, and I mean, you can watch the videos on it. It's, wow, you want to talk about everybody was sweating. We tried to open the doors to get the air to flow through, and I could not find this.
Was that to get the air to flow through, or just to be able to put everyone in this? Try to get everyone in the same place at one time?
Here, I got the I got the picture of the pool from last year.
Oh yeah, that pool.
You mean the bathtub? From what I understand, that was bathtub.
That was the pool from last year.
It's pretty close.
Yeah.
There's I just linked the link to the.
Yeah, that is the bathtub. That is the bathtub.
It's pretty close, man, and I mean it was a nice place. You could see the Gulf from it. You could walk to the Gulf in about 5 to 10 minutes from it. Like I said, I linked the new one there. So it was an awesome place. We had a good time. We did some roundtable discussions. This year, Thursday night, start off ladies' night. The ladies will get together. They'll go out to a restaurant and do something fun. Friday afternoon, you get to meet with your guild leader or highest ranking officer that's there from your guild. Have lunch with them. Get to spend some guild time with your guild leader. And for a guild leader, as well as the members, this is a really great experience because for a lot of people, this is the first time they're meeting their guild leader. And it's really nice. Then Friday night, we'll meet at a local restaurant, usually, and we will call them a couple months in advance. But usually we pack that place out. Now, Saturday's the big day. Saturday's the day that we have the actual get-together. And these things are absolutely amazing. We'll do roundtable discussions. Wendol will walk around and interview everybody, which was great. You can find a lot of this on our YouTube channel under 2014 Real Life Get Together. It was really, really, really the best one yet. And this one coming up this year, gonna blow it out of the water.
Hey,
of course.
Mention the giveaways. Mention some of the giveaways that we got to give away.
Oh, I don't have that on. I've got a picture of the loot we already have. The loot we already have is more than the loot that we had at the Get Together last year. And we will probably have 2 to 3 times that amount, if not more, when we have it this year. And that's what we sell raffle tickets for, and we raffle this stuff off. It pays for TeamSpeak, pays for other various grievance projects. So it's cool loot, and it's gaming related loot. It's stuff you like. Beta codes, game codes, big bags that say, got 2 big giant Sonic bags, huge Sonic bags.
Hard drives.
T-shirts. Don't know if we're getting hard drives this year. T-shirts, posters, tons of gaming related stuff that's going to be auctioned off. And when you buy a ticket to one of these things, of course, your ticket automatically includes 1 raffle ticket in this. Obviously, the gates are going to open at this place at 10 o'clock in the morning Saturday, and we are going to go till about 1 o'clock in the morning Sunday morning. And that's when stuff usually winds down. At that time, we're like, okay, been long enough, because Sunday, we all go have breakfast at a restaurant, at least those of us that can still stand. So we all go have breakfast at a restaurant. Then Sunday afternoon, we'll go see a movie. And then that's it. It's a 4-day event. You get to meet the people that you are gaming with, meet the people you see in these streams. We might even be able to talk Dash into going this year. We're going to try.
Hey, Atlanta's a hub. Atlanta's a hub. We can go to.
That's what everyone says. It's like so more expensive for me to fly to Atlanta right now. I'm trying to figure out a way if I can get cheaper than $500 tickets.
Sell more coffee.
Okay.
Yes. I also wanted to mention, especially for those that bring their families to the get-togethers and stuff like that. Obviously, we don't have the beach this year, but we are right there in Atlanta. They've got the Coca-Cola tour. You've got the aquarium, and I know there's a few things that I'm not thinking of off the top of my head that's really important for the kids to do, and Six Flags.
Mm-hmm. Six Flags. There's
really
Stone Mountain over there, which is really neat. If you watch The Walking Dead, then you just walk down the streets of Atlanta and envision the people as zombies or whatever. There actually is a lot to do. There's a ton of museums over there. Just a lot. If you shop, you can buy anything in Atlanta. It's a really, really busy city. Tons of things to do. So we look forward to seeing each and every one of y'all there. It is going to be the most amazing get-together yet. They just keep on getting better. I don't know how the hell we're going to outdo ourselves after this year. Or do
well,
I?
it is like a mini
I'm gonna show up and I'm gonna make a little video like you guys did last year for this house, and I'm gonna make this epic thing and be like, everyone vote on this.
Steel, I figured out how we can get Dash to Atlanta.
You're gonna buy his ticket?
No, I can't afford it.
Yeah, I'm going.
But if we set up a coffee cart in the corner, he can come and we can buy coffee from him.
Oh yes, yeah. I would like to go work.
Mini franchisee, right there in the driveway.
Want to come to California? I'm gonna set a fire. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And we had a question. Yes, you can absolutely cosplay at the get together. Have fun.
You can. You may be the only one, but you may start something.
Yeah.
Never know. We've talked about having a cosplay contest before for our members, but there wasn't a lot of interest at the time. If you can get the interest, go for it.
Mm-hmm. Or just show us how it's done.
Is Marcia coming?
Yeah, she'll be coming.
Set up a GoFundMe.
Set up
I'm not going to have people pay for me to go on a trip.
And I know Khan wants to host a computer building class while we're there as well. He asked if there'd be an interest on it, and we've gauged, and there seems to be an interest in learning how to work on computers. I personally would love to learn how to do that. I don't know if I have time to sit in the class. I hope I would, but normally
Is
I
that
don't.
going to be right by the pool?
No. No.
Well then.
Should I bring the camera over and record it?
Absolutely. Stream it. So in the roundtable discussions, obviously we'll have one guild leader roundtable and some various other tables. The roundtable discussions went over.
The rib table and the shrimp table.
That's right. Now, there'll be a shrimp table. I don't know about ribs. I've already been contacted by somebody that wants to cook like 2 massive containers of lasagna for everybody.
What?
And,
I don't know how well that's gonna go over at summertime in Atlanta though.
Dude,
everything we're cooking there is hot, bud.
No, yeah, but
lasagna is good
lasagna.
anytime.
Cheesy
Can we get like a
lasagna.
barbecue shrimp that just rolled up behind it?
The Boston butts are unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm coming for the butt.
Best piece of ass you will ever have.
I'm coming.
I promise you. Just melts right off your fork.
I'm gonna.
And then of course the barbecue bacon wrapped shrimp, which always goes over well.
Oh,
Bacon explosions, and Liette is going to do her rum balls.
Oh yeah, Liette is bringing her balls.
You need to elaborate a bit on the preparation of the butt. That's very important.
Yes.
Of the balls.
One lucky person is chosen to rub the butts. Usually it's a recruit, but one lucky person gets to rub the butts.
If you are
now,
particularly skilled at massage,
what about the rum
then we
balls?
smoke them.
What about the rum balls?
The rum balls. Tell us about the rum balls.
No, I was like, does someone have to rub those too?
No. They do require lots and lots of handling.
Oh, okay.
You started it. Rum balls. What? Thanks. They're exactly what they sound like. Basically, it's chocolate cookie with rum and some sugar. And lots of rum. It depends on who makes it with me. If it's our Leah, you will be pretty much eating a shot in each of those balls. So, yeah. Really?
You just eat a rum ball and you pass out.
That is amazing. Then me and our Leah are making you some rummy rum balls. It will be awesome.
All it takes for Liette is about 10 rum balls and 5 moonshine cherries. And
that is all. That makes her sound like a drunk.
Shot of the whip flavored vodka.
Oh, that stuff was disgusting.
It was great, man.
No, whipped cream and vodka should never be mixed. Oh.
No. That was really good, especially with the cherries. All right, I gotta explain moonshine cherries too. Imagine a big jar, like real big, bigger than my head, with some maraschino cherries in it.
That's pretty big.
Stop laughing at me. And moonshine, and you eat the cherries that are all suffused with moonshine. It's delicious. It's good stuff.
Deacon, I've been looking for you. Catch me in TeamSpeak a little bit later tonight.
He's been in chat for like the past half hour. You're like,
I was just wondering the other day. I haven't seen
He said you
Deacon.
were sexy too.
oh, he did.
Oh, well, thank you.
He did. I Steelheart, and it said I'm sexy.
Right. But anyway, you don't want to miss real life get together. Now, we're not only going to one convention this year, we're going to 2 conventions. We are going to TriCon. We will be setting up a single booth there. We'll be setting up half the display there because it's a single booth. This is going to be in Memo's hometown.
Oh, this is Memo's hometown?
This is Memo's. It turned out it was Memo's hometown.
Oh, wow.
So we are going to be setting up at TriCon also. So make sure to check the information out on that on the site. If you're up in the Indiana, Illinois area, make sure to check it out. It'll be Memo. I know Doc's going to be there. Somebody else said they're going to be there, and it's looking like I'll probably be up there too. So if you're in that area and want to stop in TriCon, it's a multi-genre thing, come see it. And one little bit of news. Congratulations to Cataclysm. He will be our 2015 Council Guild Leader Representative. He was voted in by his peers, as we do every year, and he will serve a year on the council. Grats, Cata.
I
And
know
that's
he
it.
will have a good time.
Everyone's like, okay.
Anybody got anything else?
We went from Rumballs to Cataclysm.
I think those two would get along really well. Should they meet?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
I think so.
So, moral of the cast:
Drink more.
have a good year.
Drink more.
Play a lot of games. Check out the streams or come visit us at the conventions. State of Grievance address, and make sure you come to the get-together. Here's a link. If you want to know about what's going on, ticket prices and all that stuff, check it out. It's right there. And we will see y'all very, very soon. Y'all have an amazing night. Have a good night. Those of you that are looking to shoot people in the head, I'll be in there in about 30 or 40 minutes.
Alrighty. I'm going to shoot somebody in the head.
Woohoo!
Good night, everybody.
Night!
Good night.
I think they killed me again. Why am I always being killed? Seriously, I'm always being killed.